Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The big part of the middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Watson on first down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. go up the middle with Chubb. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
Shit, I'm over this bitch falling asleep.
Lived in Stamford, Connecticut. The school paid $37,500 per family. Now, this came from white people, all right? As much as he talks down on black people, and some of the stuff that you're saying is true. But here's what happened. They paid out $37,500 to her from these racial attacks. Some people, the biggest.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Your internet fucking up.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Remember high school? I remember high school. It was quite a while. It was like 2 years. Remember 2007? I remember 2000. I remember some very horrible things happening in 2000. And some very racist white children, all including the latest son. They said some very racist things.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll give to Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the pistol, here's Elliott. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It gets better. The NCAA, who has always never criticized our black professionals.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. Now Prescott on 4th down. Man open left side is Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd and 4.
Come on, man.
They go to Elliott again. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the
Your shit start
that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
freezing up on me.
One of the of being the mayor's son. Now, here's what I want to say. In the security sports, it would be different if the black community turned their back.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and in comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
And let me tell you this, one of the reasons why I am who I am with the black community is because so many folks supported me.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
It feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Okay? Sold the community out just to go to money. Obviously, you know, she has a Caucasian husband and all that. But you know, it's the thing. It's the thing. It's the thing. It's been a good
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let me know the time, and we can do that. Okay, yeah. I got you. I know the time is going to be that crazy. And like 2002 show, hey, people think I'm kidding when I say you got like outside of you.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game. And that quick 3 and out does not quite achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
On 4th down, all is Corey Bojorquez to punt. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Yeah, well, I said I really need to hear this past week before I went to Atlanta, last week.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
My life wasn't reflecting going in and out of jail. You know, I've had some bumps in the road, but my life wasn't reflecting. Really, because of the life. They talk about me doing the ground with the ball. Before
Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to go through the completion there. Now Jordan, they started with great field position, is facing 4th down.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. And that is no good. Remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of a long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them 1 more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 39, Prescott. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll need a big play here while Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Damn.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that. Nowhere to go inside. You keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually drop for a huge loss.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 35. That one goes for 24 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he can only manage managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
My chances of being hurt and killed come when I go on the road. The reason why rappers have to leave their home town is because they have to put work into the town. They have to put work on the town. Shoot up this, shoot up that, but they have to put work into the town. They have to show it and see they don't have the foundation.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run here, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
I'll be in the club with a police officer with a uniform on. Standing next to me. Hey, yo, boy, nigga just trying to get his arm beat.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Now Elliott.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after, put the pressure on them.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Damn, I did it again?
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And there he goes.
Good shit.
30, 10, 5, and he takes this one
Good shit, Cobb.
into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake.
Let me wake up.
The ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Greedy Williams picks it off. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
We like shine amongst our people.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Watson off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, it still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Woo!
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 74 yards rushing now for Zeke, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Prescott. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly,
it's a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. On first down, Watson flushed out right. But I think the ball's out. It's picked
Game time.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what?
Game time, cuz.
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And some room to maneuver. 96 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, it's Pollard. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Dak. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fourth down, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. That's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They get one more as the extra points on the goal, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Watson to throw. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And that 2 points you would think should end any thoughts here of a possible comeback.
Yeah, they had a long field ahead of them anyway, but now 2 scores down, you can just about chalk this one up for lost.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
In this day and era, in California, that is one of the things like this. So, and I'm speaking to everybody, hey, how you doing, brother? Hey, how you doing? I'm acting like the happy go to this every time. So, I'll never give it to Jeff for a reason because
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Prescott to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
But they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you offer a late comeback and get a win.
What's up, Carl? Yo,
You know, I had a little deal here, you know, so it's like the training day kind of shit, right? So after the funeral, Melvin, he chased all the celebrities trying to take pictures. So we done run with Snoop Dogg or Usher, every goddamn body. So this nigga end up back in the 8th Trade neighborhood, and nigga, I ride in the Sprinter van with the 60s back into the 60s neighborhood. Melvin had a backpack that he came with. It was something in that backpack that he needed, that I gave to him, that he was trying to get back. He told one of them to say, get my backpack, here's the text. But they wasn't going to give me what was in the backpack and be around them with that, knowing that was in the backpack, right? So I'm around these niggas. I ain't got no weapons, no, I got a pocket full of money, I'm clean in the bitch. And nigga, I don't know one soul but Melvin, and he done disappeared. So I'm stuck in the 60s neighborhood. Ain't no Ubering out of here. The procession finna come through. I'm at the main house where Rolling 60 started. I'm with Cappuccino. I'm with the main niggas who started this shit. And so you got Tookie and Raymond, who are the founders. Then you got the original Crip. That's where that's where the guys who started the sets come in at, right? So that's where Melvin will come in and all these other guys, right? So I'm with Darn Push, I'm with all these original Crips. I'm with these legendary street niggas. If I would have been tied up, homie, the nigga wouldn't let me fuck with them like that. If I was anything that they saying I am now, there's no way I could have played up that close up on these niggas. They took me in like that, homie. So they getting ready to come through the procession. I'm hearing niggas say, cuz, who is cuz? I hear a nigga say, that's Skull, homie, from Texas. I'm hearing niggas ask, who am I? Who is this nigga, cuz? Oh, that's Skull, homie, from Texas. Them niggas peeping how I'm conducting myself. Nigga, I ain't scared. So we all get ready to go up to Slauson, up where you know, where everything is. And it's everybody from everywhere. Nigga, you see everything, that's everything in the gang world up there. So it's a dangerous, volatile environment. Nigga, it's dangerous. So I'm walking with Raymond Washington's daughter. Somehow, me and Raymond Washington's daughter...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys.
I understand if anything happened, maybe you can so it didn't too late. But I understand more causes. So, you know, maybe I making my way back to the house.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT. And able to get this out to the 25.
So I started looking at him different. So I was with Raymond Washington's best friend, Big Sight. So I needed a ride home, but I know there's no Uber. I don't know what the LA Police Department did, the LA County Sheriff did, but they had airplanes, they had helicopters and drones hovering over the crowd. All the stores' power was shut out. So they set it up where you couldn't ride and go do nothing. And then they all the phone services, they jammed all the towers where the phones couldn't work. So I'm stuck, nigga. It's nightfall now. So I asked Big Sight, can I pay him to get a ride, you know, over there? And nigga, I'm in the heart of the Denver Lane Blood neighborhood, on the borderline of the Hoopers. So it's dangerous. He gave me a ride to the house, homie. And he didn't say much that whole day. took away.
Yeah, I had my shit off. All right, let's roll.
So the next day, my people from the hall field come in from Texas. And so they want to be bail and they want to be
Oh shit, same old, same old.
You know, niggas from the South fascinated with the California gangbanging character. We almost worship and idolize them niggas at some point. We did at some point. Until we grew up and got to know them and meet them. Go there and look at them and see that shit up close. And it's shameful to be California OG. When you think about all the people they've killed, all the work they've put in, and you look at the conditions that the niggas facing today.
Good looking out.
So my people pulled in coming in the next day, they got 4,000 from the hall field.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So we give our
second down and 8.
So we go for both. Now Bill he's going to get something. They want to beat you. You got the attitude up in front of you. So that's what's going to change. Because
they'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
We saw a different kind of individual with a different kind of spirit.
Why you just this motherfucker just waited right there? That was the easy pick.
Across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
To throw on second is Watson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. The 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Moore, and good. It's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, my opponent say he logging on.
So they throw the pick six, they'll get another.
Nah, we can finish this. We can finish this.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Then, once you start to understand what you're trying to, you make folks look good. You see what I'm saying? So once you get the true story out, you start despising them niggas. And once you see that they really don't have no remorse and no empathy for all the black people they killed, all the crimes they caused in the community, you start having a disdain.
The Browns drive about to get started. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw a pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
There's no media outlets, nobody here locally can come back and contest anything I say. It's all
off of play action, it's Watson. On the move to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now you got to come out here and let us beat on you to what you do. Yep. I thought.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They won the hand shot of that. I got to check it. I got to check it. Y'all don't check it, y'all don't quit. Why do y'all quit? Why do y'all not check it?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Jay Stone.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
They kill Nipsey Hussle. Eric Holder is not alone for anyone. If you go back and follow the details, Nip and Big U got into it. Big U hit Dallas.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Say, Nip, come on, we're going to beat you. Because I don't want to pay that $20,000. You say it's over this equipment. But the white folks is pulling
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Me and this white boy get drunk. We start talking business. Business idea. This white boy see I'm a sharp nigga. This white boy took me into business conventions. Business ventures. The venture sector. Right? So now I'm being expanded, but now they pulling me away from the set. The set has made it known nobody's bigger than the set. Nobody's bigger than the program. Nip has gotten bigger than the program. Quando is a reminder that nobody's bigger than the program. But Nip has gotten bigger than the set. But what do you think of that, John? Think about what Big
Now Elliott.
and all the other
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
One of the baddest Hollywood bitches you done seen. When the little homies see Nip pull up, do you think they gonna stay here and talk to the big homies? Big U Nip? They gonna make it a foul face. So y'all there go Nip.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
All the draws, everybody score. What you think the big homies sit back saying? Now Nip is grown. Nip that Monday had a meeting with the
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So the delay of
Oh
game
shit.
backs
I'm
them up.
over here
It's now
nodding
2nd
off
and
of
7.
shit.
Again, it's Elliott.
The school gave it back.
25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But that was a unit that understood exactly who the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
We claim we love one another.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
They say you got to they kid goes down fine.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. It's now 14-0.
Only they kidnapped 6 months. They set up his own kidnapping. They were fucking his baby mama. God damn, I'm supposed to be right. You y'all fucking my baby mama, y'all kidnapped me. God damn, I'm supposed to be lost to this.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
In days later, everybody says, well, nigga, you just do a check this. They give you a hint that they done this to you. I'm supposed to still stay down with this shit. That's why I speak against this shit. When
the Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The crowd goes. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. J-Ron Kearse in on the tackle. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboy didn't run over there. Didn't nobody chase after that nigga? Didn't nobody chase after Eric Holden?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That nigga came back and kicked.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He was coward. So fuck the place I'm talking about. What Sunday run they did is what most.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
You thought the last one was a fluke? I don't care about that protection.
Still 10 to go on 3rd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they?
Can't maneuver fast
At the
enough.
end of that tackle, left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
So let's go back to
Now Watson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. He could not get it away that time. It'll be a loss of a run on 3rd down.
Already 2 touchdowns. How about that trying to kill the sack there to add to their good play. This offense coming with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
We believe he possibly couldn't be that stupid. He came back and tried to backtrack. Man, if I saw Charleston White, I would run. Okay? So now you're in Charleston White City, and you're looking for Charleston White. So what we did was, we made another call to the boys.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Right back to him on first down. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's the prime example of when keeping it real goes wrong. This is my communication with law enforcement. They think it's a game. And I'm really active. If I ain't already proved it,
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call it low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Be gangster with no consequences or repercussions. So they're gangster. It's a new day in town. I'm a new hip-hop police, and I'm trying hard to put at least before I die. I'm trying hard before I die to put at least 100.
Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Ooh, I threw it to the wrong motherfucker, too.
Down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Again to Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Yeah, we're gonna touch him there. We'll touch him there. So yeah, I'm making my rank. So yeah, let's talk about that now. You know, word around town is stuff for these great studios. And,
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Complete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And so what the FBI did, they needed probable cause. See, what niggas fail to realize, they already watched it. But they didn't know probable cause. None of these niggas not so good for the investigation. None of these niggas not left enough evidence for the police to come to the room. Once you get me, they now have probable cause to raise everybody.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with
Good game, good game.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Oh, shit. I'm over here nodding the fuck off.
But it gets batted down.
I should have kicked the field goal.
Football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start
The
to throw.
fuck?
Get your hands up,
Get your
right?
hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Watson on 1st down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to him in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This one
Almost got that bitch.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
When I came back, he said, no, Trap, man, I didn't really need it. They say you're one of my biggest things. Well, I kind of feel bad because they say you're one of my biggest things. But nigga, I don't give a fuck. Them niggas calling and pressing me out of here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
I ain't seen too many niggas get to run. They're deaf. Yeah, so I sincerely believe that dog gave him. Yeah, dog gave him some time to make it right. If you listen to the niggas, you know that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So, yeah. And then how you got set up before
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
So he really died to a city that goes You know, I've been in Texas for quite a while. Oak Cliff is the biggest club.
Oh shit.
I would say in Texas.
The fuck? I keep nodding off.
Push the offense backwards a bit.
Yeah, it's big. It's probably, I'm gonna say.
It's hold on. No, I'll finish it out. My opponent that needs to hit me back, and then
That's something that we don't.
I'll finish this one off.
The internet was somebody publicly saying, "Fuck the biggest club."
Prescott.
I see that.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Way to get rid of
Takes
it.
a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They go to Elliott again. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
You ready to meet those kids? Yeah.
Prescott from the gun. And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
That's caught again by Schultz.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott now. In the middle, it's complete.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while. and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
The scene started going negative. So I'm thinking, God, that was the one that niggas would be down in
Now here's Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, and good. And it makes the score 21-0.
It's a big old brand. You can see after ballet years. Nigga, I'm seeing
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
So I'm feeling
from the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So now I'm seeing niggas recognize me. So now, when I look at this time, nigga, every nigga out there looking this way than me, you nigga got their phones up. Now niggas coming up saying, next to a nigga, or acting like they checking in. There's niggas coming up on the phone, talking, or like they gonna steal a nigga. Nah, they circle. I'm talking about they circle. So after about
the Browns drive about to get started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Watson's thrown in by Bell.
Bad time. Good shit.
Before they're able to knock him down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big jumps.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
When I walk by,
now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's keeping the play. So now,
back to throw, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Good move. Best play of the day for y'all.
Midfield before going out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly it's some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
I can't get to the goddamn field. You know, I'm trying to get that goddamn field. I can't get to that Mason Hill. So he very strong. So
On first down, it's Watson.
That one caught by Felton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It was like 8 of them niggas posting in front of the car when I left out. You know, just standing there. Nah, man. It was real tense. And so, once they notified security,
the Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
when I jumped over that camera, and the camera saw me jump over the camera, that should have been the security. Because
And they'll lead the 39 here for first. This is 3rd down.
you didn't have your base? Yeah, but he was in my bag. I got high.
Here's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
But I can't do it. Y'all can't do it. They're not going to do tough now. They can't do it. And I ain't never seen 4 niggas lose the whole class. Yeah.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Nope. We out here.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete. Too much. A 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey,
you know, you keep having
we're not going to throw it here.
notices on my pop on my end.
They can't score.
Running game working, they'll stick
Oh,
with
for real?
the first down.
That's crazy.
Strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And his shirt tail something. They ain't shouting. When I watch the country, when I have no outrage but to real life, there was no need for me to speak. There was no need for me to speak on police brutality. Because police brutality.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Police brutality is small. So the 73% of households are killed by single women. Police brutality is small.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Yeah. When they like you, they'll give you a pass.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Then, 0 goes to the local Houston News.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Right? So let me just show you where they're...
On third down, it's Prescott. And the throw is going to be incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Moore able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not very sure if they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Once I go to the ground, what field are you trying to do? If I'm laying on the ground,
President Biden taking New England gas prices with just
the Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the 50, it's Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Impacting tens of millions. Al Roker on when we can expect a warm-up. The Missouri school we reported on this week where radioactive contamination was found. A major new development. The IRS changing its rules due to inflation, how it impacts your paycheck and your
Throwing again on second down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On first down, they'll run with 1. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
He runs like a proverbial deer in headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Today's end of the season is still more than half full, and he plans to refill it.
Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have
All right, cuz, good game, man.
That's something to be cherished.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this one, they've been in control. They've earned this victory.
Don't let him catch it. Don't let him catch it.
What's out there in this game? And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott here to throw. And he's going to be taken.
Good shit. Good shit.
Back at the 2.
Catch you tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. You try to get your chain back tomorrow.
This one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a
All right, that's all. Love you, cuz. Have a good one.
Can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way. Their opponents